right, shalom, shalom. It's the brother Shemot with the Great Millstone Cleveland branch. I want to start off by, of course, giving our honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Bakwadash. Mashanakabad, Lahazaquim, Sha'agadar Wakad, which is given up honor to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, rule and teach well. Shalom. Shalom to everybody that's tuning in, listening, learning, and getting this edification from several brothers that's doing this ministry from the four corners of the earth. And I got this news article from a brother. It says horrific video shows suspect watching woman burn to death in F-train car after he allegedly set her on fire. A migrant from Guatemala, right, Guatemalans to Panama and the Mayans, that's Zebulon, the Northern Kingdom. It says has been arrested for allegedly lighting a sleeping subway rider on fire in Brooklyn on Sunday morning, then watching as his innocent victim burned to death in what the New York's top cop called one of the most depraved crimes one person could possibly commit. The savage killing, which happened at about 7:30 a.m. on the idling F train at the Coney Island Stillwell Avenue station, shocked commuters, MTA workers, and New York Police Department Commissioner Jessica Tisch, who said Sunday that the heinous crime took the life of an innocent New Yorker. Which this could have, it could have been an innocent New Yorker, or it could have been, I don't know, maybe his wife or something. It says, as the train pulled into the station, the suspect calmly walked up to the victim, who was in a seated position at the end of the subway car, and used what we believe to be a lighter to ignite the victim's clothing, which became fully engulfed in a matter of seconds, Tisch said at a press conference. Patrolling cops smelled and saw the smoke, then found the flame-covered woman. The commissioner said they extinguished the blaze, but the woman died at the scene. And it's still loading, but from this video, the video ain't gonna load, so I'm gonna just show these pictures. This is they kind of blurred it, but it's a person standing right in the doorway. It's burning up on fire. The doorway to that train. Yeah, it's not loading, but you see the article, cause it's gonna be more of this, there's gonna be more plagues, man, like this. And you don't. I got it right here, 2 Ezra 16 to 15, but I just want to say one last thing. You don't really know what people got on their mind. You don't really know what people been through. So to just bunch everybody up together, that's kind of chaotic. That guy was he's a Zebulonite. He's a Zebulonite immigrant from Guatemala. And we don't know what he's seen in Guatemala that can make him. We know ultimately it's of the Lord that put the spirit on him to do that. But you know what I'm saying, people like this is gonna influx. You ain't got only immigrants doing shit like this. We got regular Americans. you know. But the Lord, He's going to deliver us from evil spirits and, you know, basically, judgments like this, man. This is actually, let me go to second Ezra 16. And 37. It says, behold, the plagues draw nigh, and are not slack, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth. Within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains can pass her womb, which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall the plagues not be even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrows shall come up and on every side. And the ultimate plague gonna be the missiles, because this kingdom gotta go down. America, Babylon the Great gotta burn. According to the scriptures. O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to the battle, and in those evils be as pilgrims upon the earth. He that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one that will lose. And we gonna have to be as pilgrims, man. A lot of brothers are getting ready to be as pilgrims. It says, he that occupieth merchandise as he that had no profit, buy it. And he that buildeth as he that shall not dwell therein. He that soweth as if he should not reap. So also he that planteth the vineyard as he that shall not gather the grapes. They that marry as they that shall get no children, and they that marry not as the widowers. Let me jump down. I'll keep reading. And therefore they that labor in vain. Right, all of the work that you put in for America is eventually gonna come is gonna become vanity, especially when the MOTB is implemented. Especially when the MOTB is implemented, because that's when the hour of temptation is going to come upon the world, and you pretty much likely going to have to sacrifice everything that you have into the MOTB, if not nothing that you have into the MOTB system. All right. So all these labors is going to be in vain, and also the works that are done, here, it's going to be burnt up. The scripture say the elements shall melt with fervent heat. So all of the elements that you put forth hours, to attain, fancy cars, houses, women, all this shit gonna burn, man. It says, for strangers shall reap their fruits and spoil their goods, overthrow their houses, and take their children captives. For in captivity and famine shall they get children. Right, so it's gonna be a lot of looting. It's like PUBG or something. One of these looting games where they just like Warzone. You just go get the loot box and take what you need. It's getting ready to look like a great war zone inside of America, man, and these other countries. It says, and they that occupy their merchandise with robbery. Right. It's going to be a lot of robbing, killing, stealing. It's going to be amplified. And we got spirits like this guy was just on just light this lady up on a train. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be easy to get caught up in that because it's gonna be a more desperate time. The scriptures say. This is the book of Luke, chapter 23, and verse 23 and verse 31. It says, for if they do these things in a green tree, what shall be done in a dry? All right, so a tree is healthy, flourishing with fruits. You know what I'm saying? And they do wickedness. They become grimy in the midst, you know. What more when it ain't no more, fruit, or food, famine of this tree. All right, what you gonna do? You gonna get even worse. You gonna become even more desperate. Your cruel actions are gonna become even more easier to access. Since but you know what? I'm gonna close on that one. Lord willing to edify the Wadi Albert Shah for giving me the spirit to do the lesson. So next time I say Shalom, I'm going to Charlotte.